We went up the hill around 8 kilometers, sometimes 14%, up the hill. Just enough space for one car, which is behind me. That was cool. And now we are in this mountainous village. That must be the last van lifer who wanted to stay here. Wonder what they did to him. I would say that about 60% of the houses look like this. There's one which looks quite good with the van, but the rest of them, 50% are gone. It's tragic. Like there is another house way up. Cannot imagine that someone would live there still. And the one behind the van, neither. Later that day we were meeting some of the villagers who were sitting on a bench and had a small talk with our few words of Bulgarian and a mix of French and English. Very sweet people, and we learned that there are still 13 or 31, who knows, people left in the village. But if you give it an effort, you get along with everyone. There are two commemorative plaques. Well, let's say Second World War. One of the poor guys, so young, 24 to 43. The second one, 27 to 44. Yeah, that's war. That's a real shame. The monument is quite big. I mean, it's quite a thing. If there are so few houses still inhabited, counted like 12 houses, and there's not a lot left. Most people gone. And someone thought it would be a good idea to place those containers in front of that monument commemorating two young men who died at such a young age. And then, just like in all villages, they put those things on lanterns or other things. The next day we witnessed the delivery of food. Someone brought food for the people who gathered in front of one of the vacant buildings. And we had another talk with the people, and amongst them was Ali, one very, very sweet guy, a pensioner. And we did a small hike in the mountains. We followed a younger lady who told us in sign language, you have to take a look at this. And it was really worth our time. That hike was just beautiful. Later on, we met someone who was busy with his hunting lodge and hiking lodge, Georgi, who invited us for a cup of tea, and who told us in broken German that he was, as a young man, working for Intertourist. And he gave us really an example of Bulgarian hospitality. We had a wonderful time with him. He is a hunter, and he told us about his business, about his children, his grandchildren, and about the life in the village. That was quite something to experience. Stay with me, because at the end of the video you're going to see that what goes up must come down. There's Ali saying goodbye, and that is the sign of the hunting lodge, to be recommended for people who love hunting and hiking.